Hey, welcome to the Math Studio. In this episode, we're looking at the statistics module, and we're up to measures of central tendency. You've already watched a video, but we're going to reinforce the concepts of mean, median, and mode in the context of problem solving. So if you haven't yet reviewed the Quizlet so that you're familiar with the vocabulary, please do so. I'll also post this link in the comments. This will allow you to know the terms before doing the math. Excuse me. Are inventors born or made? So it would be nice to think that we could all be great inventors, but history says otherwise. So there's a sample of adults in 10 selected countries. We see that there's a wide agreement that inventiveness is a quality that can be learned. That's the teal here. Find the mean percentage of adults in the 10 countries who agree that inventiveness can be learned. So we're going to focus on these figures here that are in teal. And for finding the mean percentage, we are going to find the average essentially. So we'll be adding up all of those values. That's what the summation symbol here means, sigma. And then we're going to divide by the total number. So we have 10 countries represented, so we'll be dividing by 10. So we have 92 plus 84, 84, 80, 78, 77, 77, 77, again, 75 and 75, we get 799. Dividing by 10, we get 79.9 as the average. All right, now, sometimes we'll have a lot of data where the data points repeat. So how do we calculate the mean for a frequency distribution? So when many data values occur more than once and a frequency distribution is used to organize the data, we can use the following formula to calculate the mean. Here, we can sum up the x's times each individual frequency for that x and then divide by n. X represents each data value, F represents the frequency of that data value, or how many times that data value occurs. The sum of those represents the sum of all the products obtained by multiplying each data value by its frequency. And n, of course, is the total frequency of the distribution. And of course, you can do this in Excel, so that's what we're going to be doing in class. So calculating the mean for a frequency distribution continued. So let's say that we were asking a bunch of students, how stressed have you felt in the last 2.5 weeks? On a scale of 0 to 10, with 0 being not stressed at all and 10 being as stressed as possible. Use the frequency distribution to find the mean of the stress level ratings. So here you have a stress level of 0, and here you have a stress level of 10, and everything in between. So according to this chart, 2 students said that they were not stressed at all. That's a 0. And 14 students said that they were very, very stressed. That's a 10. And then you have all of the frequencies in between. So to truly do an average here, we're going to first need to multiply x times f for each value and its frequency. Okay, again, you can do this in Excel. So this would be an equals, and then you would have this times this cell. And we'll work on that in class. So the data value of the frequency is going to be the x times the f. And you see that in each row here, right? We have 0 times 2, 1 times 1, 2 times 3, and so on. What we're going to do next is add up all of these values here and then divide it by the total number of frequency that we found here. Be careful not to use the x to determine your n. All right, so adding up all of the frequencies, our n is 151. Adding all of these up here, we get 975. And then we're going to divide 975 by 151 to get 6.46 as the mean stress rating. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.